Hi, so if you're a Capricorn born December 22nd to January 19th, what can you expect for the month of May 2015? Let's tune in and find out. Okay, so Capricorns, right away I see an opportunity for you to exchange out something that you're doing for something else. So it's kind of like building you, building your platform, building your identity, building you from the inside out into really discerning what do I want to do and how do I want to go about doing this. So this is a very personal month in which you get to kind of like add new information about you, your wants and desires. So it's a really nice kind of foundational work that you'll be doing this month with your inner terrain internally for you, and about how you see your future. So let's look for first at relationships for those of you that are married and in a committed relationship, what you could expect for the month of May. Okay, so there's been, it feels like there's been, a few battles here or there, for you Capricorns out there. You're feeling a little bit like you're on the battlefield. You've scored some, you've got some dead bodies out there, so you've won some battles. The good news is you're going to see this battling kind of end. It feels like after the first week in May, some of those situations or relationships are going to become more amicable or resolved. Whatever the issues were will be resolved. There is a full moon in Scorpio May 3rd, and I think it's going to be more amicable than you think. I think the full moon is going to help bring some closure to some things that have been kind of like heavy on your mind or weighty on your mind. And you're going to find more opportunity to really do some more things or move forward with it. So in a new way, like your relationship with your spouse or with your committed partner. So it feels like there's some relief that's happening and it's going to open up. I also feel like there could be a really great getaway for you guys this first weekend in May. And really also some nice slower times, I want to say, around mid-May, May 16, 17, 18, just like a meandering, a little bit of a slow time, like just almost like a calm before the storm. So there might be a lot of activity at the end of the month where the two of you could have something that's going on, whether you're traveling together, whether you've got a big move going on, whether there's some business deal or you're separated or something, but there's a lot of activity. So there's just not as much personal connection that you have with each other. When I say separated, I don't mean like divorce separated. I mean just like not in the same place or have access to each other for time. I mean like you just don't have the time to be as romantic and as close as you want, okay? So all in all, I think it's a really good month and lots of opportunity to really have some good close times, and you're working through those issues, and you're going to see some of that resolved here the very first week and still have a really nice time too. Now, for those of you that are single and Capricorns and you're interested in a relationship, let's look at that. So a few of you may have been, disappointed in somebody's actions that you were dating and they didn't follow through, or all of a sudden it kind of like you got a pink slip where they moved on without you and you didn't even get an explanation, and that's unfortunate. But you want to look at you and you want to go, why is that happening for me? Why is that showing up in my life? And so we don't repeat this, Capricorn. You want to see your value, your self-worth. Are you dating somebody that's not dateable? Are you dating somebody 10 years your junior who is immature? Or are you dating somebody 20 years older who is married and they can't commit? So look and see who you're accepting into your life so that you can have, a perfect relationship where you can grow it and have a commitment happen if that's what you want. So you want to choose wisely. So you want to slow things down for yourself. And maybe sometimes it's just about having a grieving period where you're grieving what's not working and you're opening up and you're saying, you know what? I am just collecting friends for the next 3 months. I don't care who I meet. I don't care how hot they are, how much they love me or profess to love me upon first sight. They are going to be friend zoned for at least a month. And in that month, I'll get to know them. I'll have coffee with them. But I will not treat them or date them like a potential lover or marriage partner. And what that's going to do is going to change your energy. Your stock will go up. People will look at you and go, wow, they are really a secure individual. that they're kind of holding me at arm's length. That's really attractive, you know, to the person that you're trying to attract. So nothing but good could come out of that. Now, if you don't follow this advice, can you have love this month? Yeah, there's going to be some continued intermittent love, you know, opportunities. But remember, I said this month is really about going in and really getting what you want. When you're busy going in and doing that work, you're going to really get good results. And if you're not doing that work, then you could have some fleeting relationships. You know, you can have some fleeting, you know, quick sex and quick fun kind of energy, but nothing really like long-term or sustaining that I'm not really seeing right now. It may be something, the best opportunity might be towards the end of the month. For those of you that are interested in just kind of like staying in the same status quo, might be something towards the end of the month for you. So all in all, I think this is a great month for you to get real with you, to get happy with you. And then I see really good opportunity coming in, especially in August, like huge opportunity in August. And, you know, and that doesn't mean you won't have a date until August. It just means that like this really great relationship can manifest in August. But there's, in the meantime, when you focus on you and start to attract, it's changing your energy, you're going to start to attract the right type of people in your life. Okay, let's look at money and finance. Okay, so really feel like you're just now getting something going. I just feel like now you're just starting to have positive flow in your life and positive money come into your life. And I feel like that's a continuum. I feel like it's going to continue to happen. I also feel like for some of you who've been sort of taken advantage of or not really got the right deal yet, I think you're going to get some more clarity around that, around the new moon, which happens to be May 18th with Taurus is the new moon. It's always a great time to plant seeds or to create new ventures, or in this case, get more income or the right income for you. So I really feel like the money, finance is going to, good income opportunities can happen around that new moon time for you. Okay, so look for that and open the door for that for sure. And then as far as your health goes, I think that some of you just are kind of hard on yourself. I feel like I'm a little stressed in my body. It's like all or nothing. Either I go out and run like, you know, 5 miles or doing a triathlon, or I do, you know, whatever, 3 yoga sets a day, you know, hour and a half at a time. So, you know, it's like all this all or nothing kind of energy. I think you're looking to ask to not beat your body up, to like be more in the zone and to find something that's just, you know, in the flow. So fine tune this month. You're going to have an opportunity to fine tune this month what's right for you, what's right, the right energy that's the Zen energy, but yet physical. Because Capricorns like the physicality. They like, you know, Capricorns are from the earth. You know, you're strong, you're grounded. So you have to have something that's somewhat physical, but also in the flow. So you want a combination of both of those, and I think you're going to discover that this month. Some of you may also have some heart things coming up, and whether it's just I'm picking up heart pain from the relationship, or you actually physically have heart issues. If you're having heart pain, you want to go to the doctor for sure. But I feel like it has to do more with the, like it's coming up around my neck, around my back. I feel like you could use an adjustment as well. I feel like it's structural. A lot of it feels structure to me. Like either you're moving your bodies in new ways you haven't before, and the heart muscle could also be that you're opening it up and opening those chakras up. But I'm not really picking up heart attack, but you know, like I said, if you're actually having physical heart pain, you need to go to your doctor. But all in all, it feels like you're moving things. And so as you're moving emotional bodies and the physical body, you may get different sensations. Just breathe through it, let the emotion up, and let it say goodbye. It's okay if you don't know what it's about. It's okay if all of a sudden you cry and then you feel better. It's all right. It's just a process. And then you just want to keep filling that space with more light. And a great mantra is, you know, I'm okay. It's all okay. You know, all is well. You know, just kind of like reaffirming that in the now, everything is fine. All right, Capricorns, you're going to have an amazing month. It feels like you've been through it again. It feels like really heavy and hard for some of you, but it's going to get lighter this month, especially if you help yourself. If you become more proactive with yourself, it's going to get better. So thank you so much, you guys. Have an amazing May, and if you're interested in commenting below, I will be happy to read your comments, and I look forward to connecting with you again next month. And if you like my intuitive astrology, please like it and share it with your friends. Have a great month.